What up, you guys? Welcome back to Furrow Publications YouTube channel, daily upload to I opened up my own shop. And today I want to show you guys me sending out one of my Etsy orders. Just got this in, and ultimately it's a Furrow Comics comic book zine grab bag. And what that includes is basically 4 zines and 2 stickers. So first sticker, second sticker here, the one that's based off of my pup Luckins. And then in this one they got Furrow Comics issue 24, a more recent release from me. And I always try to mix it up with some of the older stuff and some of the new stuff, just so that they can see the range and the growth. This Superhero Kim one shot. Furrow Comics number 20, which has a Superhero Kim story in there as well about the pink tax. If you're not familiar with what the pink tax is, look that up. And then the Spawn spoof from Furrow Comics issue 15. I think this might be the oldest one that I still have issues of, and I definitely enjoyed that a lot. It's the first time I collaborated with some UK folks as well as the folks from Spain, so that was really fun. So that's what this young person is getting in their order from Furrow Publication. Appreciate anytime anyone orders anything, so thank you guys for any and all of the support. And I think moving forward I will show more of that aspect of it to show you guys just the way I package, the way I put the orders together, and what people are ordering. So after that, I gotta make an envelope because I don't have any envelope in this size. A little DIY, never heard of DIY business. So there you go, getting it all set up. And then after that, I like to do art. I think that the packaging needs to have some more extra pizzazz to it. And a lot of times you guys will see that sometimes I'll print on it, which I've done from time to time. And that's when I'm doing like the subscriptions. That's because it's 30, 40 subscribers. And so it makes it hard for me to draw individually one by one by one by one. I think by the end of it all, I would be burned out. But a lot of times when I get the onesies, twosies kind of sales, I do personalize it. And at that, if you guys see any of the TikTok videos from the TikTok sales, you'll see, bigger versions of this art stuff. But, this is a real time. So this is not sped up. This is just me sketching it out. And after I sketch it out, that's when I kind of come back in and I add a little more noodles and things like that to just kind of bring it more alive. Right? Like if I just sent it like this, yeah, you can tell what it is, but you can also tell it's just a sketch that I, put together real quickly. But once you add all the extra little things, there's just something about all the extra little noodles and stuff that really makes a drawing come to life, in my opinion. But there you go. That's what I came up with for this one. I don't really ever plan them out. I just kind of just do. And that's what I did on this occasion. I just did, and I like the results. So sending this sucker out. And always got to put the cap on. And a lot of times it used to mess with me, but I use it now as a way of also adding extra protection for, the last thing that I usually do with a Sharpie, which is just, the branding, Furrow Publication, where weird calls home. I think it looks good, it makes sense, and then if people really like the art, the way I put it together, I think they should be able to peel it off without a problem and keep it as a envelope art if they like, or they can just toss it out, whatever. We're not too precious with this shit out here in this world. But that's it. And for people that wonder, well, where are you going to put the thing at? It's like on the other side. The other side is not smooth, so it makes it a little rougher to draw on. But guess what? Those little creases and stuff, it doesn't really mess with you when you're just adding an address. So remember, just because people tell you to do it a certain way, it doesn't mean you have to. Do it the way you see fit. Furrow Publication, Weird Calls Home. Link in the show notes to the Big Cartel shop, just in case you guys want one of these grab bags or something else. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Lates.